everybody, welcome to Ivy Eats. My name is Ivy Day and I am going to show you how to make a delicious vegan dish. Now I know you're thinking vegan, rabbit food, carrots and cucumbers. No, this is going to be so delicious. It is an eggless potato gnocchi made with Swiss chard, cannellini beans, and tomatoes. So the first thing you're going to do is I have my pan hot here. I'm going to just add about a tablespoon of oil into the pan and then go ahead and add my gnocchi. You know, most of the time you boil gnocchi, but this is going to be skillet fried. You hear that sizzling already. So this is a whole wheat gnocchi that you can get at the store. It's pretty convenient. And so I usually like to add a little bit of shredded mozzarella and parmesan on the top of the dish, but you can definitely omit that if you are vegan. So you're just going to kind of want to get a little bit of color on these and crisp them up. I think that looks good. And then transfer it to another bowl. Okay, and then set that aside for later. So this is a really great one-pot recipe for kind of those busy weekend nights. So you're going to just go ahead and add just a little bit more oil in the same pot. So you can just use the same pot over again, so you don't have to dirty another dish. And just add a little bit of chopped onions. You can use white onions, red onions. I just kind of use some red onions because I had some in the fridge. And here it's sizzling already. So you don't want the heat too high. You want it on low so that way you can pull out the moisture out of the onions. You want to sweat them, not brown them. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. And the salt helps to draw the flavor out of the onions. And then a little bit of pepper. So the most important thing I would have to say for home cooks is to make sure you season your food. People always forget to put salt and pepper in their food, or actually they don't taste their food. Always taste your food and add salt and pepper to taste. Alrighty. These onions smell amazing. Okay, so once you have that going, kind of get those going here, you're going to add 1 cup of white wine, or water, whatever you have in the house. And this is called deglazing. You're taking off all those little sticky bits off of the bottom of the pan and getting all that flavor so that we can put that in the dish. And we're going to just turn the heat up, and you're just going to let the water start to evaporate. And while that's going, then all you have to do is add in these tomatoes. These are whole tomatoes, canned, that you can get in the grocery store. Quite convenient. So you put them in here. And you can either chop them ahead of time, or I like to save time, so I just kind of mush them up in the pan. And the cannellini beans. Kind of let that simmer together. Does that look good or what? There you go. And then after that's going, then you just add these greens. So you can use Swiss chard here. I got sort of a mix of Swiss chard, collard greens, and spinach. They're really high in vitamin A and lycopene in the tomatoes, so it's really a big antioxidant and vitamin waterhouse. Powerhouse. Waterhouse. What am I saying? Go ahead and get that going. So this is probably, I would have to say, almost nearly fat-free, except for the addition of the olive oil, of course. And so if you want to turn this into a more filling meal, you can go ahead and add chicken or beef. Alrighty. So after you have that going, then you add in your gnocchi. And toss to combine the flavors. So you're going to want to cook this for about 5 to 10 more minutes. And then after it's done, this is only if you want an extra little bit of richness. For you vegans out there, you can omit this. And shredded cheddar cheese. I'm using white cheddar here. And you can also add mozzarella or Parmesan cheese, whatever your favorite cheese is. And there you have it. It's skillet gnocchi with Swiss chard and tomatoes and cannellini beans. I I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Hope to see you soon.